One popular conspiracy theory about the moon landing is that it was all staged and never actually happened. Proponents of this theory argue that the United States government, specifically NASA, faked the moon landing in order to win the space race against the Soviet Union during the Cold War. Here are some common claims associated with this theory. 1. Flag waving. Critics argue that the American flag planted on the moon's surface appears to be waving, despite there being no atmosphere on the moon to cause movement. They believe this suggests the flag was filmed on Earth in a studio, where it could be manipulated. 2. Lack of stars. In the photographs taken on the moon, no stars are visible in the background. Skeptics argue that this is inconsistent with the concept of space and claim that it indicates the moon landing was filmed on a stage with a painted backdrop. 3. Lighting inconsistencies. Critics argue that the lighting in the photographs and footage of the moon landing appears to be unnatural and inconsistent. They believe that multiple light sources were used to simulate the sun's light, suggesting a studio setting rather than the natural lighting conditions on the moon. 4. No blast crater. Skeptics point out that when the lunar module landed on the moon's surface, there is no visible blast crater underneath it. They argue that this is evidence that the landing was staged, as a real landing would have created a significant impact and left a clear crater. 5. Van Allen radiation belts. Some conspiracy theorists claim that the Van Allen radiation belts, which surround the Earth, would have prevented astronauts from safely passing through them during the moon missions. They argue that exposure to the radiation would have been lethal, and therefore, the moon landing could not have happened. It's important to note that these theories have been widely debunked by scientists, astronauts, and experts who have provided extensive evidence to support the authenticity of the moon landings. The majority of the scientific community agrees that the moon landings were indeed real and not a conspiracy.